Okay, David, what way to respond? How are you feeling?
Yeah, look, I think obviously we're delighted with the win, the performance, the main thing. We're delighted. You know, I thought the good thing is what we've tried to work on in training, not just this last week, but certainly in the last few weeks, is now starting to come out, or it has come out tonight, and that's the real pleasing thing. You know, the matches are an extension of what training is, or they should be, because we don't ask them to do anything in training that we don't want to see in the games. And tonight, I thought we were very good and full value for the convincing win. It wasn't just a win; it was a really convincing win. The game was done at half time. It was done probably after about half an hour. And that's credit to the players, taking on board what we're asking them to do and looking a bit more fluid and a bit more constant as well as consistent, and then being clinical. So all them things are really pleasing.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a weight not only off your mind but the players' mind now that we have got that win that we were missing at BP. That's been a lot of the talk coming into the game. And, I'm sure you're aware of it.
Yeah, the crazy thing is we haven't spoke about it. And I'm being genuine, because it's about performances, home and away. You know, we didn't deserve to lose against Colchester. We were the better team. We had more big chances and all the rest of it. So we knew we were progressing in the right direction and becoming more of a better in possession, more of a constant threat, more of a controlled possession. And we've shown that tonight against a team that's probably a bit leggy from the weekend and extra time and what have you. So, that's the platform, that's the standard. Are we going to hit that every week? Probably not. That's football, and that's where we're at. We're not secure yet, but I think today it's a big step forward. You know, and it builds on. I've said it before. We were 5 in the spin based on a loss at Chesterfield, the performance at Chesterfield. Tonight's win, we played well against Colchester. You know, let's hope we win the next 5 at home based off a loss against Colchester, because the performance was there. Not as dramatic as tonight's was, because like I said, I thought we were very good tonight, to a man, all of them.
Yeah, like you said, there were loads of positives, weren't there? Really, I mean. What else did you sort of take away from the game? What were the main positives for you?
Well, the thing for me is, when you ask them to do things in training, you want to see it in the game, and we saw that tonight. They looked as though they had a little bit more belief. Not in sort of in each other's play, in each other's ability, not just their own. So if they passed to someone, they could run forward, or they thought they were going to get it back. So somebody else would make, all that, and it's like, come on. If you give the ball away, just run back. It's not a problem. But you've got to try all that. And it's not that they haven't tried it before, obviously. And tonight, I'm sure there's a bit more luck and the opposition and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, there just seemed to be a bit more, belief. And I think that comes from how they've trained. They've trained really well this last week. You know, it's 10 days since we've had a game, so they're a bit fresh as well. And I think that all them little factors showed, really.
It looked massively cohesive from an outside perspective, and then you see Jaden Luca getting his first professional goal, Jason Svanforsen looking really strong as well. What did you make of their performances today?
Jaden's first league goal, took it really well. You know, again, where Greeny was stood, allowing Greeny to go on the outside, all them things that we asked him to do, really good. He didn't get the ball, Jaden does, he allows him to come inside because of Greeny's run, tucks it away nicely. I thought Jason was excellent, like really good. Not just on the ball, the little nicks he got, the little headers, the combative, competitive nature of his performance. You know, they made a change after half an hour and put the right wing back inside the pitch because they couldn't handle him. You know, and then he's running at someone else, and somebody else gets put near the end because they're bringing him down. You know, I thought he was excellent. The only thing he didn't do was score a goal, but his performance was top drawer as well. And I'm hoping in these winter months he might feel a bit more at home.
I mean, yeah, same with Harvey Rogers as well. I spoke to him earlier in the week. He was saying that one of his personal targets is he wants to pop up with more goals. I mean, he's proved that he can do that today as well, isn't he?
Yeah, I think that's 3 for the season already. And you go, well, he's probably on track for 9 or 10 goals. Well, that's important. If all the centre halves score, 8 plus, that's a big, it's a big chunk of goals, that is. And they're important. He got us off to a decent start. So yeah, he had a little bit of a stiff back, so we bring him off and protect him, and we could make a few other changes. Just in the half time, kind of little knock and Denver and 4 yellows. So we had the luxury of doing that when you're 4 up. It probably impacted a little bit of cohesion at times in that second half, but I don't think we ever felt a lack of control. We weren't as fluid and as cohesive in that second half, but then the game was already won. The game was won in the first 30 or 35 minutes, really.
Yeah, and there were 6 changes as well coming into today, a very rotated squad. And how did you feel, sort of the changes later?
Yeah, I didn't realise it was 6 changes, if I'm being honest. We've like I say, we've had 10 days to get players fit and 1 or 2 knocks back and rest a few through tired legs, and I think that showed in the performance. I'm not a big fan of massive changes in a team, certainly not 6, it's a lot, but we picked the team that we thought would perform the best, and thankfully this week we got it right, so it's credit to the players, nothing to do with me. The players have got to go and do the business, and like I say, I thought they were magnificent to a man, really.
Thank you, Gaffer.